Nick, the coach said y'all play a little flat. You feel that way?
I do feel that way. We gave up a lot of easy buckets. They got into the paint easily. They got us in transition at sometimes. But really, we just didn't have a lot of energy. That's what it was. We were real flat. Our huddles were real flat. And that's something we can't do. We can't have games like that.
And why was that?
I really can't tell you. I guess it's, it's just a day. Every dog has his day, really. But we've been playing good. We've been playing good so far. We came out with a win. It was ugly, but we got the win. That's what we needed.
We were thinking more about you guys being ranked again, and the last time you were ranked, you lost. Was there any pressure coming in this game?
Not at all. Not at all. I feel like we were real comfortable at home, and I feel all of our guys are confident now. We have an extremely confident team, so no doubt in our minds as we play games. But I mean, we were just flat, and now we know, so we can't continue to have games like that. We got to have our next 2 days of practice got to be real hard and great practice.
You guys got out to such a big star, Ryan. Can you just talk about how you could have just buried them right there? What happened there toward the end of the first half? Kind of let them
I think we got complacent with where we were at in the first half. We were getting the shot we wanted, getting stops on defense. I think that's really what happened to us. Our energy went down in the first half. Second half, we tried to pick it up, but I mean, like Nick said, we had a flat game. I mean, we can't really have those type of games. So, I mean, we just have to have a good 2 days of practice, like Nick said, and try to get better.
You got partying last night or something?
Nah, no parties.
I was just curious.
The last time you played UCF, Isaiah Sykes got hurt and sat out, I don't know, 15 minutes or something. With him back in the lineup, how much harder are they to defend, or what's the biggest thing that he adds to them? I mean, he finished with 18.
He adds, just a presence offensively. He can score the ball at will, really. He attacks the rim hard, and we really had to give strong help to him, and that was a real key. But we tried to defend him for the most part. And I feel like we did. Sterling Brown did a great job defending him. He had the assignment, so we really just got to stick to our principles. It's the same. It's like a broken record. Every day we do the same thing in practice. The coaches preach the same thing every day, so that's what we just got to continue to do.
I know you mentioned the energy level. You started out pretty quick. I think you had 10 early points in the first few minutes and then cooled off, started scoring again in the second half. Did they make a significant defensive adjustment on you?
I felt like they was more aware. I don't really think they made an adjustment. They were keying on me after a while. But when I look for my shot, I can shoot the ball and make shots. That's all it comes down to.
Nick, your thoughts on Louisville senior night?
I'm trying not to think about it because that's senior night for me, So I'm really just taking it a day at a time, literally. And it'll be a great game. It'll be a great atmosphere, and we're all ready for it. We're excited, but in due time.
Both of you guys are playing different roles than last year. Can you talk about how you've come into those roles, and especially Nick and playing defense?
It's been a transition. I'm speaking for myself, but you got to sacrifice to be on a good team, and I feel like everybody's sacrificing. But we all have our moments where we shine. Nobody on this team is selfish. Nobody really is seeking the spotlight. So whenever the given moment is, a guy may step up and make big plays. But it's just all about sacrificing for the guy next to you, and I feel like for me that's easy for me to do because I love these guys. So it's just playing basketball. That's all it is.
Ryan?
Like Nick said, it's just sacrifice. Last year me and Nick were one of the top guys, and I just think we just trying to do everything to win because I don't think we've been on a lot of winning teams, and we're just trying to do everything to get to the NCAA tournament, try to win games in the tournament. I think that's one of the things that's helping us level out everything and level out the egos.
When Coach Brown was in here, he said he wanted to be careful to be diplomatic toward UCF, but he said that after a 15-point win, he wasn't overly thrilled with the performance of the team today. Do you guys look at this and with disappointment at this performance, or can you be disappointed after a 15-point win?
Oh yeah, no doubt. I don't think it's the point deficit or how much we won by. I think it's the little things that we didn't do that we usually do, and I think that's what really disappointed him. We weren't playing as hard as he really wants us to, like we did at UConn. So that's one of the main things he keyed on, and I don't think we really did that.
Ryan, for senior night coming up for Nick and Sean, what effect do you think they've had on the team,
Oh.
especially the freshmen?
Nick's been a big part just for me, my 3 years that I've been here. I remember my freshman year, I struggled a lot. He was one of the guys that I really talked to, comfort me throughout my freshman year. And I think Nick and Sean, just on the whole team this year, they've had a bigger role, and I think they've been the leaders on our team and kind of changed the atmosphere around this program.
Nick, going back to that question about, winning by 15 and whether it's disappointing, is there part of you that's kind of trying to gear up for tournament time? That there's a standard where y'all are going to have to be? I mean, do you think that way even now, and is it still a beginning?
Unconsciously, we think like that, but at this time, a lot of teams are peaking or have peaked. So, I mean, we got to really keep up. And that's why this game is really a letdown for us, even though we did win by 15, because at this time, it's March, so we should have things down packed. It should be, like clockwork, and that's one thing that's why it's a letdown, because we did things today that we are capable of doing and we know what to do. So just moving forward, really, we just got to keep our heads high, keep improving, keep learning, and just do what we're capable of doing. We've been doing it all year.
A year ago or 2 years ago, could you have imagined a 15-point conference win and referring to it as a letdown?
To be honest.
Ryan, you kept attacking the basket a lot today, got to the line 8 times. Was there something you were trying to exploit in the defense?
I just wasn't thinking. That's the main thing. I think this whole year I've been thinking a lot, but I think tonight I just played and just let everything come to me. That's honestly, man.